for Chinese tea education and for looking at cute dogs on rooftops here in China. This is where I live, here in southern China. And this is my little rooftop where I drink copious amounts of Chinese tea. Got some amazing stuff today. This is Yulu, Enshi Yulu, the green tea, ABC. Then Enshi Yulu organic. And then Huangya, yellow tea from last year. So all these are just spring picked. Pre-Qingming, post-Qingming. Have to ask about this one. Not sure. And this is a pre-Qingming yellow tea from last year. Anyways, just doing some kind of testing and tasting, and right off the bat, you can see that this is a little bit lighter, a little bit more furry. Although Yulu is not particularly known for its furriness. You can see the color gets a little darker here, and then a little darker further. And then this organic seems to be, possibly that's kind of machine processed, like full machine. Actually, they're all full machine. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, these are all fully machine processed. But very clean, nice factory. Fully handmade over here, the yellow tea. Anyways, yeah, I love the furry too. Me too, YMZ Photos. Emmanuel's here. Hey, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're going to like this one. This is the real showstopper today. 2023 Huiyuan Rogueway. Yeah, Cha Hao. That's right. Tea hair. Yeah, that's right. You are right, buddy. Cha Hao. That's right. That is absolutely right. So this is 2023 Huiyuan Gorge Rogueway, fully handmade. Really delightful. Really, it's one of my favorite teas I've ever had. And it's so expensive. If I were to offer this on the website, it'd probably be in the mid $1 range per gram. So that's really expensive, right? Like $1.50 around there per gram. Maybe $1.60. And yeah, I'm gonna. So with this one, I like to go a little bit more protocol. So I'm using 8.8 grams of leaf there. I like that. But I'm gonna heat up my teaware first. Give everything a nice heat up. And then I'm gonna flop the leaves in there, give it a little shake, and enjoy that incredible aroma. And then I'm gonna drink the rinse, because that's what you do with a tea like this. When I was in Wuyi, I'd hear my tea guy across the room shaking his gaiwan, and I would get excited. I just would start getting excited. Oh my gosh, it smells incredible. So, whoops. So you just give it a little shaky, and then let those around the table, take a whiff. Oh man, it's like some chocolate in there. Really nice. Really nice. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it with the water now. Let's get this bamboo chazi out of there. And water, maybe about 95. I tend to be a little bit more neurotic and strict with a tea like this. I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna preheat the teaware. I'm gonna give it a little shaky shake. I'm gonna smell it. Make sure my water's not crazy hot. And I'm just gonna hit it right there. Boom. Oh, yes. It's a luxury experience with this puppy. And I'm just gonna pour that off. And it's gonna be incredible. Rogueway, so famous for its cha mo, which is the tea foam, or cha jiao su. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. Anyways, it's incredible. So that's the rinse, and I'm gonna drink it because it's amazing. Really cool. Yeah, so this is an oolong tea. It's a rock tea, Wuyi Yancha, as they say. So yeah, partially oxidized, but it's quite heavily oxidized. You can see a little bit of lighter colors over here. But yeah, fully handmade Wui rock tea. This is kind of the cream of the crop that comes out of that region. You know, you hear about those famous super high prices. This is one of them. It's starting to get up there. This is kind of as expensive as I'll drink. But yeah, if this was to come to the website, it's like $1.60 a gram. So I might throw some 25-gram pouches on there. But I don't think I'm going to have like a $160 100-gram pouch on there. So I'll put some 25-gram pouches on there later at some point. Because you should try it at some point. Because this aroma... Oh, well, let me remember my etiquette. So they always keep the gaiwan covered in Wuishan to preserve that aroma. Now, you don't have to, but you know, I'm kind of enjoying going with the local style of brewing. So yeah, because then now every time you get a whiff, man, that aroma is just concentrated, and it's gonna stay there. You know, the cheaper Rogueway, by the 5th infusion, there's not a ton of aroma. But man, you can go 10 infusions with this amazing aroma. It like sticks to your teaware. That's kind of the way I've been describing it. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Love drinking this. And of course, there's those nice green teas over there too. But right now, we're doing the Yansha. Gosh. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I featured this tea on the channel a couple times before. I just love it so much. And so does my wife. Actually, everybody loves this tea. It's just expensive. You hear a lot of slurping noises when you're in Wuishan too, drinking this tea. Delicious. Really nice. Anyways, let's get over to some of these green teas and that yellow tea. That oddball yellow tea over there. And I'm just going to hit this at 3 grams per cup. And a little bit of a stress test here. Small cups. But not like those 5-gram cups, which were... I don't know, I felt like you lost something there. I'm not able to really even get into it. Just overwhelming bitterness. But here we go. Look at that bright, vivid green you get from this. This is a steamed green tea, right? One of the only, the only steamed bud tea in China. This is it. Enshi Yulu. Look at those trichomes. The bubbles coming off. Characteristic of these steamed green teas. Incredible. I see, yeah, some trichomes there. Lots of trichomes in this first one. And then that's the organic over there. And the yellow tea. Just getting crazy over there, the yellow tea. The fully handmade yellow tea. Enshi Yulu, organic. Enshi Yulu, later picking. Post Qingming. Pre-Qingming. Pre-Qingming. Picked on the 23rd. Picked on the 25th. Gosh, I just had it written down. I have to go check downstairs. But yeah, post, organic, yellow tea. Yeah, lava lamps. Man, I used to love lava lamps. I thought that was so cool. Anyways, so I'm gonna just let this sit a little bit. I'm gonna get back to the party over here. Really cool. And it's just delicious. It's an amazing tea, guys. Oh, I just love it. You know, when I first got into Wui tea, I thought a tea like this was like too expensive to drink. But my wife got some. She really liked it. And then I was drinking some of hers. And I've come around to it. It's really, really nice. I mean, I always liked it. I just thought it was way too expensive. But now I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. But yeah, let me know. Would you pay $1.60 a gram on a website for this tea? So that would be like a $40 25-gram pouch. That's a lot. No, okay, YMZ Photos would. Yeah, I mean, if you're using like 6 or 8 grams of this tea, so that would be like, yeah, I mean, it's not like insanity. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at like, $10 sessions. Yeah, I mean, once in a while you bust it out, maybe once a month you got some friends coming over, try this, and they've never tried like a super high-end, wooey tea. You don't have to drink this every day. Actually, I don't drink it every day. If you don't drink it every day, it kind of makes it more special when you do. It's just one of those things. Let's check in on the Enshi Yulu steamed green tea. I love how vivid. See, because these are not wok fired or anything. You don't get any of that leaf damage from the searing wok. So you just get these beautifully vivid. Hey, Bumpus in the house. Hey, it's me again. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm just overanalyzing these Enshi Yulu green teas. You can see the size difference here. Very small buds and tiny leaves. A little bit bigger leaves. And some bigger floppy leaves. And then the organic is somewhere in the middle. Looks like a little bit of rough handling on that one. And then this fully handmade yellow tea that's just been bandied about. I mean, actually, it doesn't look like it's been beaten, but I mean, there are some brown spots on the leaves there. I'm not sure if that's pest related or maybe some weather related damage. But hey, it's a yellow tea and it's mine, and nobody has yellow tea. It looks like there's some particulate in there. What is that? Let's get that out of there. What is going on over there? What's that? Okay, that looks like a piece of another plant. So, that's interesting. Anyways, I'm going to try some of these Enshi Yulu teas. Oh, yeah. Enshi Yulu is famous for a seaweed flavor. And it does. Man, that steaming process really does that. I'd imagine it tastes like some Japanese green teas. Oh, that one's kind of warming. That one's starting to get a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Okay. And then this yellow tea, which is totally different. It's like graham crackers. I love that yellow tea. Anyways, when do you see the Tea Club subscriptions out? Hey, Dave. Geospatial Dave's in the house. Hey, Dave. Just like the listing said, they're going to ship from my Oklahoma warehouse at the end of the month. So, yep. Just like I advertised, buddy. But I'm hustling. I'm dodging and moving. I've got to use some alternate shipping techniques this time. Usually I use Hong Kong Post. I hand carry my stuff to Hong Kong, and then I send it out Hong Kong Post, and that's a really great system. Hong Kong Post is not shipping to the U.S. right now. They've canceled all packages. It's part of the trade war. There's some animosity there. So I'm gonna have to probably use DHL, and I'm seeing my options for that right now. I may be DHLing right out of Shenzhen, where I live here in China, but I might have to DHL out of Hong Kong. So don't worry, buddy. I'm getting it out of my place soon, and then it's gonna hit the Oklahoma warehouse, and then boom, I'm gonna print up a bunch of shipping labels. And so the end of the month, man, and you're gonna be. It's gonna be good, man. Thank you. So yeah, just like the listing said, the end of this month it'll ship out of my Oklahoma warehouse. Thank you. It's definitely yellow. Yeah, that is definitely a yellow tea. I mean, these are green teas. Yellow tea. It's just so logical. Green, yellow. Man, I love the vivid green of these steamed green teas. Love it. Love it. But yeah, YMZ Photos. Always got to have daily drinkers and then some specialty for when you want to treat yourself. I totally agree. Yeah, that's what this Hui Yuan Rogue is for me. I'm going to hit it again. Boop. I'm just going to give it a little bit of time, but not too much. Incredible color here. And look at all that cha mo. Cha jiao su. The foam. Cha mo literally translates to tea foam. Oh man, it smells so good. And I'm just going to keep that on there. Keep that aroma locked in is how I've been advised to drink this tea. Yeah, you see everybody drinking their high-end Rogues in this manner with the lid on. And I had always, for every tea, let them breathe. But it seems like that's really more of like a dance song or a green tea sort of method. I'll probably let every tea breathe, except for these expensive Rogues, or expensive rock teas. Cha jiao su. Yeah, it's it's the cha foam. It translates to like cha saponin, like tea saponin. It's like the foam. You know, Rogue is famous for the tea foam. So you can call it cha jiao su, or if you want to translate it, I think saponin, I think is the way it translates. Tea saponin. Let me get out my other phone right now. And I got two phones, one for the tea and one for the live stream. Let's see how that translates up. Tea saponin. Yeah, here it is. Translate from Finnish. No, that's English. Cha jiao su. See that? There it is. Tea saponin. And saponin is just one of the constituents of it. Probably makes up the majority of the foam. But yeah, there it is. Cha jiao su saponin. That's what a lot of people call it. I like to call it cha mo, which is just tea foam. Cha mo, tea foam. Whoops. And cha mo, tea foam. Let's learn Chinese. Tea Chinese with Lauren. Welcome to your Chinese class with someone who's never studied Chinese. All right, so that's cha mo, tea foam, and tea saponin, cha jiao su, cha jiao su. Anyways, give us a sneak peek of what's in the subscription. Well, Geospatial Dave, you're looking at one of them. Yeah, there's going to be some of this expensive Rogue in the tea club. I actually already hinted at that during my live stream in Wuishan. Can I tell you something you should do for fun? Bumpus, you could go on a ropes course. That's interesting, a ropes course. Perhaps. But yeah, Geospatial Dave, there is actually going to be some of this lovely, so fragrant, incredible, Rogue in the tea club. So you can look forward to that, buddy. You're going to be drinking this Rogue soon. You're going to be drinking this Rogue soon, Geospatial Dave. Let's get back to these Yulus, because I'm still trying to make some final green tea decisions. It's nice. It's like I'm eating some sushi with the seaweed. Like some miso soup. And I see what's going on here. You can see there's a big difference between this one and visually and this one. And then this one. So the leaves get progressively noticeably larger as the prices go down. Yeah, I'd love to give you a big old 100-gram pouch of this stuff in the tea club, but I was calculating it and I was like, oh, that's it's like $100 worth of Rogueway. Like, I can't do that. I can't put $100 worth of this tea in the tea club. So there'll be some, as much as I possibly can. Like, I love thinking that like I'm the only one like getting these super high-end teas out of China. It kind of like makes me really happy. Be like, if you drank Rogueway in the mid 2020s, there was a 95% chance it was from Lawrence Shaw. He was exporting the highest quality Rogueway back then. On the website, I'd probably have it around $1.60. Yeah. Yeah. And that would be like lower profit than other teas. That would be like as cheap as I could put it on there. And still make some money. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well out there. This is my rooftop here in China. The gods are turning on us. There's rain starting now, a little bit rainy. Let's do a mountain check. Yeah, the mountain's telling us there's a storm coming. Here in a little suburb of Shenzhen, the mountain tells us what the world is doing. Guys, these tea buds are insane. You pick one of these, not tea buds, these are lemon buds. You pick these off and you kind of massage it in your fingers. Such a potent lemon flavor or aroma. It's crazy. It's a lemon tree. But yeah, you just pick these buds off, roll it in your fingers. Man, it's like, I kind of just want to like eat it. I'm just going to eat this. See what that does. It's like a lemon. A little bit of bitterness. Look at these flowers, guys. I feel like I'm just living in like Garden of Eden over here. But yeah. Have you ever eaten a lemon bud? Like, that's incredible. Tastes really good, actually. Very lemony. Cool. I'm excited for you to try it too, man. I can't wait. But look at that cha mo, or cha jiao su. Succulent. So back to the green teas. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more water. Interesting thing about Enshi Yulu, like 90% of the tea up there is grown from the Longjing cultivar, Longjing 43. They took those genetics from Hangzhou, I think in the 90s, and started growing Enshi down there, or Yulu down there. Peace, Geospatial Dave. I'm working on getting your tea club ready, man. Don't you worry. I'm gonna hit the quoted timeline. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Have a great evening, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, it's Longjing. This is Longjing 43. You know, Longjing 43 was like some agricultural university invented it, I think in the 80s, to have some better yields and more pest resistance. And so with the pest resistance, you just don't have to use as much pesticide, like this organic one here. So obviously we want to avoid pesticide. So that's why it's nice to use something that's more pest resistant. Mmm. Yeah, this one's really special. And this one's really good too. And this one, I don't like to see those big leaves in my Yulu. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. And it's getting a little bit windy now, a little bit rainy. But the dogs are chilling. And Masala standing guard over here. He loves barking at the thunder sometimes. And the cat, super relaxed. What's that? And it's your friend. He just smells the foot. Cute. But yeah, I have to keep that cat in the cage, because he would probably kill him. They both have big balls. And Masala likes to kill cats. He's killed a cat before. He's also killed a rabbit. And he's attempted many bird kills. This cat has one bird kill up here. It was actually a bird that they're farming on the next roof. Yeah, they're actually growing birds for food on that roof over there. And he ate someone's product. Really weird. Enshi Yulu. I'm a fan. Miso soup. I'm getting that Japanese sushi restaurant vibe from this place, or from this tea. When I was growing up, there was this place I used to always go to called Go Japan. And it had like really nice sushi, and it had that conveyor belt that goes around where you just grab the sushi you want. And then you have an $80 bill at the end. But yeah, this is like miso soup. I really love the seaweed flavor. Seaweed aroma. It's really nice. Some people running from the rain over there. Look at them run from the rain. I love having 10x optical zoom. You know, the S23 Ultra is really unique with that. No other phone has it now. They like messed up with this phone. It was like a fluke. They're like, wait a minute, there are some privacy concerns here. We don't want everybody having access to 10x optical zoom all the time. And now I think you can only get like 5x or something on the new S23 Ultras, or S25 Ultra. So, yeah, this is going to be my little dedicated live streaming phone for a while. But I don't use this phone for TikTok or Instagram live streams because it has a Chinese SIM card in it. And you can't do TikTok with that. So I'm actually working on getting a super Chinese phone right now. That's going to give me some mobile 5G data. And then I'll convert this over to my TikTok phone, take the SIM card out of it. Anyways, a lot of nerdy stuff going on here. But let's get back into this Rogue Way. This is the third infusion. And I never forget my infusions with this tea. What a treat. What a treat. Not a drop spilt of this precious nectar of the gods. Look at all the cha jiaosu. Super foamy, frothy. You'd think I just poured a delicious lager, even though I don't drink anymore. Lovely. Lovely. Well, there's some rain getting into my green teas. I think that's probably okay. Let's drag this over here. Out of the rain. This is what my life's come to. Just rainy green tea on a roof. But yeah, these are really nice. Big fan of Enshi Yulu. Totally different. You know, if you're into Chinese teas, Enshi Yulu is like a totally different experience because it's the only steamed one. Yeah. Tastes kind of like seaweed. Has kind of a seaweed aroma. Miso soup, you know, sushi restaurant. I'm getting all sorts of vibes from this steamed green tea. Yeah, for me, it's really between these two. These two are really nice. And I'm actually glad I didn't put 5 grams of leaf into each one of these little cups. I think 3 grams is probably optimal. Because you're still kind of overdoing it, but just not to such a degree. Let the leaves spread out a little bit more. Rainy tea sessions. That's right, buddy. Look at that yellow tea. Super yellow golden infusion. That's nice. Has like a little bit of like malty graham cracker notes. Really nice. But yeah, that's my rooftop here in China. See that Chinese flag? This is China. Come for the English teaching in your early 20s, stay for the tea. That's what I always say. Hey, Polar's in the house. My newest tea club member. How could I forget? Thank you so much for trusting me as your tea supplier. I'm not going to let you down, buddy. Don't you worry. And as soon as I get that new phone, it is official, man. As soon as I get that new phone, I'm going to be up in that little thing live streaming with like a little thermos of tea. I'm going to like bring up some hot water in a thermos. And I'm going to get that new phone and go up there with some mobile 5G. I think I can get some 5G up there. Yes, sir. Today we're all about the Enshi Yulu, the only steamed green tea left in China. And this is pre-Qingming, post-Qingming, organic, not sure about the picking time. And this is a yellow tea from 2024. I just thought I'd throw that in here too, because I haven't had it in a while and I wanted a little bit of contrast. But yeah, really loving these green teas. It's the only steamed green tea in China. You know, almost all the Japanese green teas are steamed, but China, they're doing the wok firing. Really cool to see this. Yeah. Yeah. OJ for hire in the house. What's up, dog? Yeah, man. Graham cracker vibes from this yellow tea. And nobody has a yellow tea. Yeah. Yeah, really kind of malty. You know that candy Whoppers? It's a little bit like that, but without the chocolatiness. But yeah, over here I got the super frothy, super foamy, super expensive Huiyuan Rogueway. Hey, the Shuriken Zone. Yeah, Polar was fast, dude. He jumped on that listing. Jumped on it. Yeah, next time. Well, I'm sorry, Shuriken Zone, but it's totally closed, so you're going to have to wait until July. But I look forward to welcoming you into the fold in July to the ultimate quarterly tea club that just over-delivers in every way imaginable. But by saying it's going to over-deliver, am I over-promising? I want to under-promise and over-deliver. It's not that good. You know, you just kind of get what I send you. Hope you like it. But yeah, this is the Huiyuan Rogueway. Super expensive, nice tea. It's kind of a treat for me. I don't drink this every day. I bust this out when I really just need something different and special. If this were to come to the website. Good night, Polar. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, the Shuriken Zone's going to sleep. Good night, Shuriken Zone. And with that, I bid you all a good day and good night. Thanks, Shuriken Zone. Love your old English style. But yeah, this is the Huiyuan Rogueway, pricey, and we keep the Gaiwan covered. We want to preserve that aroma. This is what everybody does. Man, it smells so good. It's amazing. But, chilling. Studying for finals. Not sleeping anytime soon. Your chemical engineering finals, I imagine they're like a nightmare. That sounds excruciating. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Polar needs to study and Shurikenzo needs to go to sleep. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for stopping by. OJ for hire. YMZ Photos in the house. Geospatial Dave is getting a little bit nervous about his tea club. Wondering when it's shipping out. I heard stuff on the news about the tariffs. I just spent $150 on a tea club. Bumpus stopped by. Don't you worry, Geospatial Dave. I'm going to hit my deadline. And then Emmanuel stopped by. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you, YMZ Photos. And Polar. Night, bro. So hyped to see what I get in the club. Boy, oh boy. It's not that great. It's not that cool. It's just kind of basic stuff everybody has. You know, I'm under promising. It's not that good. The tea club's really not that good. Under promise. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I will see. It's going to be disgusting cheap stuff in tea bag. That's right. That's right. And some teaware maybe that I picked up at the local grocery store here. Anyways, thanks guys. Hope you guys are doing well. The more microplastics, the better. And nanoplastics. You know, I'm going to be putting all different micron levels of plastics in the tea. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Rainy day here with my green tea and my Huiyuan Rogue Way and these dogs, which know how to find the dry spot on the roof. And I'll leave you with these delicious leaves. And I will see you tomorrow.